These are the over-under home run totals for the Guardians, according to FanGraphs. Happy face for the over, sad face for the under. Let's start with Jose Ramirez, the projected home run leader for the Cleveland Guardians. FanGraphs set his home run projection at 27. Over-under 27 home runs.
That's a little
for
high,
Jose
bro.
Ramirez.
It's a little high.
He did not hit 27 last year. What do you have last year?
No.
24.
I got him at 20. I got him at 24. I got him about 22 home runs.
I don't know which one of these is
24 last
happier
year.
or sad. This is my happy. I'm going over.
Where's the other one? Let me see the other one.
I don't know which is which. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's the sad.
Okay, yeah.
You got it.
Happy.
I'm going over.
That's
going
more
over
of a
too.
surprise.
I got Jose having a big year this year. I got him with 33 home runs.
How old is Jose?
Not that old.
Jose is 31 and a half.
That he old. I can't believe they wasted that man's career like
Man,
that.
y'all out of pocket keep calling
I mean, he didn't
athletes
go to
that's
the World
30
Series.
plus
I mean,
old.
he wasted that man. They got him to take that back. That was a jack leg deal that they gave him.
Jack leg.
That deal was Minimowski. They paid him pennies on the dollar what he was worth.
Boy, help me out here, because I heard an interview with Stephen Vogt, and
Yeah.
he talked about, having the guys be more aggressive and actually taking more swings to hit home runs, being more aggressive early on in the count. So
I like that.
that's why
I hadn't heard that, but I like that.
That's why I said I'm going over.
All right. Well, and here's another reason to go over based on something Stephen Vogt said too, and I forgot about this until Earl just mentioned something Stephen Vogt said. It reminded me of something else he said, that it looks like, for many years, Jose's been hitting third in the lineup. This year, it looks like he's going to hit second, which means how many more plate appearances is he going to get? Over the years? Over a year, maybe it's 30, 40, 50 more plate appearances?
I would always ask, they can't protect the man.
Well, they're going to have Naylor probably batting third, and Naylor's pretty
if
good.
they move him up, they can.
It's smart. Ramirez should have been batting second a while ago. And Stephen Vogt's a more new school manager. We're going to see more stuff like that.
Is that going to hurt his RBIs?
It might hurt his RBIs, but we're not betting on the RBIs right now. We're betting on the
We're talking home runs.
Slippery bull.
RBIs don't win you a World Series. Hitting home runs does.
So 2 yeses for the over, 1 under from G. Bush. Let's go to Josh Naylor, the guy who will most likely bat behind Jose Ramirez. His projected home run total is 23, according to FanGraphs. Over under 23 for Josh
What did he
Naylor.
finish with last year?
17.
I believe 17.
I need
The
more.
thing with Naylor is, because of his body type,
He's
always
supposed
worried
to.
about getting hurt. He always misses some time. I'm going to be positive about Josh, and I'm going to say yes. If he's healthy, if he plays 140-something games this year, he'll hit 25 home runs. He's a big dude.
I need at least 27 from Naylor. You need to get on some creatine or some pre-workout or something, dog.
We don't even get suspended.
Let's say, look, hey, the baseball players, hey, you need to go get some NO2s.
Get on that Barry Bonds stuff.
Yeah,
Josh.
get it.
Let's go.
We ain't gonna do the clear and the cream, but
Yeah.
we're gonna get you some creatine. We need 27 home runs out of you, Josh Naylor.
Hey, he need to be in the Hall of Fame. That's a whole other story.
Oh, I thought you said Josh Naylor.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
Wait, whoa.
Barry Bonds need to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well, he's not the only one,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
another
that's
story
it.
for another
Whole
day.
nother
Go
day.
ahead, Mike.
Earl, did you take the over as well?
Yeah, I took the over.
So 3 overs for Josh Naylor. In his 2 full seasons, or his 2 fullest seasons, I guess, he hit 20 home runs in 2022, 17 in 2023.
Well, yeah.
The difference now is he finally hit lefties. So the fact that he can hit lefties now, I think if he stays healthy, puts him over the top of the 25.
Okay.
He was also on pace for 23 home runs in each of his 2 full seasons, but injuries held him to 120 games.
Get on, get your lower body.
He's younger than you expect, too. Like, he's, 27?
Not even, 26.
Yeah, I mean.
He just look older.
He has.
He looks like he's been around. I feel like he's been around forever, but he's only 27.
He has that Kung Fu Panda archetype.
Yes.
Like he got. He one of them baseball players that don't look like they play baseball.
No.
Just.
All right, next up, Andres Gimenez, who was phenomenal his rookie season, took a bit of a step back in 2023.
That wasn't his rookie season. That was his first season with the Guardians.
He's kind of old, too.
Sorry, excuse me. His rookie season in
Sneaky
Cleveland.
old.
Yes, I don't know why I thought it was rookie season. But big 2022, took a step back in 2023. In 2024, will he hit more than 18 home runs or fewer than 18 home runs?
He's going to be right around that number. I'm going to go under on him.
How old is Jimenez?
Jimenez
25?
is 25.
That's sneaky old.
How's that sneaky old?
Like in baseball years, that'd be sneaky old.
So Jose is old at 31.
Yes.
And now he's sneaky old at 25.
Is not
Mike
sneaky
tried to
old.
set him up like he
Man,
was
you
straight
are out
out
of pocket.
Straight out of AAA. He wasn't straight out of Double A.
Straight out of AAA.
Like he didn't play for like 3 or 4 teams, and he been here.
He only played for one other team, but he had been with the Mets for a couple
I'm going
years.
under, man.
Like, come on.
I'm going under, though. I think he's going to hit like 16, 17. He's going to be close to that number.
Boy, got me feeling like I know what I'm talking about.
Another dude that need to be on the creatine. You need to get you on some pre-workout. I need at least 22 from him. If they going to get all these extra home runs that they going to put him at 20th, he need to be hitting 22, 23 home runs, but he's not going to do it. Just like
Not
George
bad,
W. Bush.
Because he's sneaky old.
Not going to do it.
Because he's sneaky old.
He's sneaky old at 25, bro.
All right, next, Mike.
Next up, Ramon Laureano, who could be a starting outfielder. I think he's expected, right? That he'll be one of the starting outfielders. We don't have any official word from Stephen Vogt.
I only know Francisco Liriano.
You out of pocket. I'm going
What
under.
about 17 for Ramon Laureano?
on,
I'm going under.
I got no faith in this guy.
My man hit 3 home runs last year.
Well, he hit more than that, no? Or 3 for the Guardians.
He hit 3 for the Guardians.
Hey, I don't
How many total home runs did he have last year? Not more than 3, certainly.
In 2023, Ramon Laureano had 9 home runs.
And what did he hit the 2 years before that?
The 2 years before that, he had home runs. He had 13 and 14. But in 2019, he had 24 home runs.
Yeah. Between that being 5 years ago and him not playing, I don't think he's playing every day.
Never.
I'm going under. I got him with like 12, 13.
Never trust a baseball player whose number 1 photo is with the little oven mitt on.
Hey, boy.
That little oven mitt means that you are not a home run.
I got him at 6.5.
6.5. Jeez.
That oven mitt,
That's
he's going
Austin Hedges territory.
He's going to hit about 11 home
I got him at
runs.
6.5.
And these are going to be accidental home runs.
How the
Like,
hell you
wow,
make
that
a
went
half a
out?
home run?
Yeah, swinging late.
Yeah.
Slice it down the right field line.
They be killing me with that half.
Next.
Next up is one of the Guardians' top hitting prospects,
All right,
Kyle
let's go.
Manzardo. Over under 15 home runs. He's not expected to start in the big leagues. Will most likely be called up sometime in early spring. Over under 15 home runs this season, according to FanGraphs, for Kyle Manzardo.
This is why I don't nobody want to watch y'all.
See,
This
man,
is
he looked like he worked at Chase Bank with Sam Merrill.
He
I'm
do.
dead serious.
He don't have really much shoulders. But I would like to see this. Like, listen, I've been working with Jason Lloyd for like 3 years. I've heard Jason Lloyd for 3 years mention this man's name, Manzardo.
He just traded for him last year.
I've heard this man mention his name for 7 years, and he still ain't here. Like, everybody we talk about, not going to stay, and we preface it up, not going to be here in April.
Yeah.
But as the season goes on, I expect him to be a contributor. Stop.
I'm going under just because I don't know
Here,
much
all
about it.
right, let me give you some. Now, I was high on Kyle Manzardo because he is their best prospect. Now, a lot of their best hitting prospects have not panned out. Now, they just traded for him last year for Aaron Savali. And Jason has talked about him last year a lot since August when they traded for him. He has power. Here's the thing with Manzardo. He hasn't been a power hitter in the minors. He projects to be a power hitter eventually in the majors, but he won't be as a rookie. That's one. Number two, he's unlikely to be with the team at the start of the season. And so next week I'm on vacation, and I'm pre-recording some interviews to run on podcasts. I mentioned that early in the week. One of those interviews is with Jim Rosenhaus, who's one of the voices of the Guardians. I spoke to Jim earlier this week. And after getting Jim's thoughts on Kyle Manzardo, I wasn't that optimistic that he made it seem like, I don't know if he's going to be here at all at this year. Maybe not at all, but like at-bats for him won't come as easily as I thought they would. And I don't think Jim would say that if it wasn't true, because he's obviously got a feel for the team. So I don't even think he's getting double digits.
Here's my problem with these dudes. Here's just my problem.
Yeah.
Listen, what is the highest we ranked? What is the highest we ranked any of these people, right? Like home runs wise. We say, okay, guys might.
I got Ramirez with Jose with 30-something.
He said
33.
We got a lot of dudes in the 20s, right?
Not a lot.
So
Naylor, that's it.
So this is my problem.
Yeah.
Why the hell am I looking at Nolan Jones' stats? And Nolan Jones played Minimowski for the Guardians in 2022. They lose him for nothing. He hits 20 home runs last year with the Rockies. 20 home runs.
I bet you FanGraphs has him over 30 this year.
And I bet you he has 30. Now listen, and he batted 297. That's 300, 300, and this is a young guy?
Terrible mistake. Not only that, he was the Guardians' best prospect.
How does that happen?
And they gave him away without giving him a chance
for
in the majors.
free.
I don't think he had 50 plate appearances for the Guardians.
I
don't know how many he had, but not many.
Listen,
it was a huge mistake. Well, think about this. They traded Nolan Jones. If they could easily have, without giving up a single player on their active roster, they could have Nolan Jones in right, Will Benson in left, and then you'd move Quan to center.
I was just about.
You could have, I forget the other two guys' names. There's a guy they traded to Tampa who went to the Rays at the end of last year and looked great, and he's going to start for them this year, and his name is escaping me at the moment.
What's his name?
And there's a catcher, Yainar Diaz, who they traded for nothing to the Astros. Now, in that case, Bo Naylor, I think, is going to be really good, but at least he'd be there. They'd have a young backup catcher. They wouldn't have wasted $4 million, and they actually could platoon with Bo Naylor.
Are you talking about the guy that traded to Tampa Bay?
Caminero,
yeah.
Yeah, Caminero came to me.
My thing is, I know
they made some big mistakes.
I know. We sit here and we just praise them in the front office.
No, we haven't been praising them the last couple of years. They've done a crappy job.
I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, well, let me see if we. And it's like I'm like, all right, well, where can they find these bats, these bears, like to just fill in and get a little power here and there? And I'm looking at these dudes they moved. I'm like,
well, I'm gonna
he's
be honest
giving you
with
20.
you. The baseball dudes that I know, they ain't been praising him. He been cussing Chris Antonetti ass out.
Overall, in their time in Cleveland, the front office has done a good job. In the last couple of years, they've done a terrible job.
Yeah.
Can't live off that forever. We'll get. By the way, one guy. When we're done with these predictions, I'm going to give you a guy that I'd like to see the Guardians sign, and I think it's actually realistic as opposed to some of these big name guys. But go ahead, Mike. Next.
All right. Next up is Bo Naylor. The FanGraph projection for his home runs in 2024 is 14. Are we taking the over? Are we taking the under on 14
I'm
home
going
runs
over.
for Bo
My
Naylor?
man hit 11 home runs and 67 appearances. Boy, I don't know baseball like that. I'm going to go ahead and jump out the jump right now, right? I got my man Bo Naylor at 30 home runs right there with Jose this year. I got him at 30.
Earl's out of pocket with the 30, but I like his enthusiasm.
Yeah,
so
I got him at 30.
30's too much, but I think he can hit 20.
Okay.
I think he'll be 18 to 20, somewhere in that range. Definitely over 14. He's going to play. One other thing I asked Jim Rosenhaus, I don't want to give away the whole interview. I said, I want to see Bo Naylor play 140 games this year. And he said he thought he would, assuming he's healthy. So, why you got that sly smile on your face, Mike? No sly smile? Bo Naylor got around 20 home runs.
Y'all a little happy. Y'all got a little excited. Bo Naylor bring that down by about 17, 16.
You got him. Okay.
Yeah,
that's not that far from where I am.
Yeah, that's 18 to 20.
I'm out of pocket.
I mean, if he hits 30, my God, he's going to be an all-star.
If he hits 30, Earl will now take the title as the official baseball voice of the Ultimate
If
Cleveland
he hit
Sports
30,
Show.
I mean, that would be great.
If he hit 30, they better test him.
Damn.
And Earl is now the
I'm co-hosting
You'll have
with
to
Bull
ask-
on the Ultimate Guardian
That's
show.
right.
No, Earl, if he hits 30, Bull will have to ask you permission to speak on Guardians topics for the rest of the summer.
No, I refuse to do that. But I like what you're thinking.
Hey.
Go ahead.
We got three more. Gabriel Arus, 10 home runs for the platoon player for the Cleveland Guardians.
No.
I'm very down on Arias.
they sold.
I don't think he's going to be the starting shortstop.
No.
They sold me on that.
See, I've been working with Jason Lloyd for 2 years, and all I heard Jason Lloyd talk about was Gabriel Arias and how he was the next big thing.
that sweet stroke.
And that sweet stroke of his, and I ain't seen it at all.
All these middle infielders they've been waiting on and scared to trade have all been lousy so far. I don't think he's hitting 10 home runs. No.
And shout out to his boy Rocchio. Y'all just like his name. Stop saying his name because you like
At least
it.
with Rocchio, he hasn't played much. This
Right.
guy's played, not enough. I mean, you got to see more.
Baseball players get the most clout for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like it must be great being a prospect. Like
Because unlike the other sports, you get to be a. Think about it. In the other sports, you're a prospect when you're in college. So guys get good hype in college, right?
Yeah.
In baseball, it's more about the minors and the projection, just like you're projecting college football players.
Like McNuggets, the basketball is so bad now. They be scouting middle schoolers. They be to their second year. They be like, oh, he ain't no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They told Mike he wasn't good in the third grade.
What's that, dude? The dude, I heard
That's
it.
true.
I did a
Couldn't
podcast.
shoot till I got contacts.
Look, man, I can hear recruiting out. Y'all got this guard coming out of O.H. Perry in the 4th grade right now. He looking real nice.
Hey, listen,
Well, G. Bush, they recruit kids to high schools now.
Yeah,
Like, they
yeah,
really
It's
are.
great. I know in Rocky River there's like a football team for every grade, and they're all affiliated with the high school team. Down the line.
I looked at. Listen, I was watching these little like blogs, and this dude was telling them why the dude Ivy is done. Like the
Jaden Ivey?
for the joint. He's like, he's already washed. Look at his advanced analytics. I was like, dang, he done already.
I can't think of the dude's name, but a couple years ago, it was a kid who went to Solon High School who left there to go play for Ted Ginn at Glenville. So,
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. So like it's real like
I got a bag. I got.
We
NIL
got 2
deals.
more, G. Bush,
All right,
and these
let's roll.
are 2 of my favorites. The Guardians spent $4 million on Austin Hedges this offseason. We just got a text from Jay that said everyone in Goodyear is infatuated and loves Austin Hedges.
This is why.
But will he hit 5 home runs? That's the question.
This is why.
It's not because of him as a player. It's because he's a good guy and a good clubhouse guy, which they wasted $4 million on. I'm fine as a backup catcher. When's the last? Most years he hits like 5, 6, but that's when he's played more. He's probably hit double digits a couple of times. He does nothing. He's the worst hitter in baseball. The worst.
He had 18 home runs in 2017.
Yeah.
He had 14 in 2018. He had 11 in 2019.
I said he's hit double digits
He
a few
had 10
times
in
when he was a starter.
2021.
But
I'm
he
just
can't
saying.
hit. Even those years, what was his OPS? What was his batting average? Terrible.
I refuse to answer that question.
Yeah, he sucks. He's not going to play. He's going to hit 2 home runs this year.
I'm going 6 home runs. Only reason I'm going 6 home runs, I have to work with Anthony Antonelli. He's part of the Antonelli
Fair
crime
enough.
family.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
syndicate.
And like, he was like, this is where your daughter go to school.
Yeah.
This is where your grandmama stay. So
By the way-
I'm gonna go ahead and go 6.
By the way, Anthony, of the 6 of us here today, is the only Italian person, and yet he's the least mob guy of the 6 of us.
That's accurate.
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty.
Like
You are absolutely correct.
like I think.
And that's saying something because Steve is not much of a mob guy.
I think that Anthony would be the most likely to send Christmas cards that says "From me to yours, from you to yours, the Antonelli family." It's a golden retriever in there. Because I know Jay
See,
got.
I feel like Steve would be more likely to do that.
I know Jay
don't
got. I
do
know
Christmas
Jay got the
cards.
golden retrievers. I know he got them. He
Oh,
got the
man.
twin golden
Now,
retrievers.
Jay is the most likely to do that, and Jason.
Yeah, and he's
I'm pretty sure Jay did last
he
year.
did it. And,
I don't know if I got one.
and it's the whole thing. And he signs it in gold ink.
Yeah, oh, definitely. With a quill pen.
Yes, definitely.
You guys have watched Breaking Bad, right?
Yes.
I'm just
pocket,
making sure.
man.
When you said Steve doesn't give mafia vibes, he kind of a little Gustavo Fring.
Nah, Steve is definitely he's definitely an eraser. Steve is the dude that gets rid of all the bodies, and
He's cleaning up. He's in the butcher shop,
and,
cutting sawn bones.
and he is right up under the fray. You never suspect him.
Nah, he's quiet.
They
Doesn't
call
do any of the talking.
he has that
Behind the scenes
He
action.
has a lifetime supply at Home Depot with that plastic wrap that you got.
Yeah.
That's big, the big ones that cover the whole wall like
Oh
you
yeah.
painting.
Oh yeah.
He don't get no splatters nowhere.
Last one here, G.
Yeah.
Bush. Miles Straw, 2 home runs. Over under for Miles Straw.
When's the last time Miles Straw hit 2 home runs in a season?
I see 2020,
What?
2021.
Did he hit 2 last year or 1?
Last season, Miles Straw had 1 home run
Yeah.
in 462 plate appearances.
The year before, I think he hit 0, right?
The year before, he had 0. He did hit 4 in 2021, though.
Told you.
Okay, but so he's hit 1 home run the last 2 years.
I'm taking the under on
And he's gonna-
0.5 home run.
And hopefully, one of the good things about Francona being gone is that a new manager is not going to be as loyal to the veterans. And I don't think Miles Straw is going to be a starter. Shouldn't be.
I think I remember.
Even though they're paying him
Did Miles Straw hit a
ridiculous
home run
money.
against the Los Angeles Dodgers?
I don't even remember. His only home run in the last 2 years.
I'll look it up for you.
Next G gonna see it came off of Clayton Kershaw.
No.
Like, come on,
But
dog.
I think he did hit one off on accident.
His home run came against the Tampa Bay Rays on August 11th.
That pitcher's got to be embarrassed. They should send him to the minors after that. Were we all under, or is anybody thinking he's going
Yeah,
to?
ain't
Because
nobody-
to be over, he got to hit 3.
Yeah, he hit
No.
the 3.
Nah.
His wrist ain't meant for that.
No.